Hello, my dear friends. You are welcome once again to Succeeding God's Way with Austin Okosodo. Today, my topic is things that may likely happen after discovering your purpose. One of the things that would happen just after you have discovered your purpose and you have started out trying to fulfill, one of the things that will happen is this: Satan will likely attack. How will he do this? Through your family members, through your friends, through your boss, and through people generally that are close to you. They will try to stop you. Why would they do that? When they measure you up and look at the dream that you are talking about, they can't believe that you can go for that dream. They can't believe that you can realize it. And so they try to discourage you. In one of my previous episodes, I mentioned a woman who was working in an office as a manager. And then God told her to resign and go and take care of mad people in the street, to rehabilitate mad people. She couldn't believe her ears. Am I hearing rightly? What is God telling me to do? I don't have capacity for that. I'm not a psychiatric doctor. I've never worked in that sector before. How would I be able to do that? But after months, she decided to accept what God was laying in her heart and decided to resign. When she got back home, she told her family, I have resigned, and this is what God is laying in my heart to do now. The family looked at her and said, are you out of your mind? If there's anyone here who needs rehabilitation, it is you. For you to have resigned that job and saying you want to go take care of mad people, you must be the mad person yourself. According to her, she said even her daughter gave her a slap. She was narrating this story on television. I was listening to her. Eventually, the family sent her out of the house. Her husband and her children sent her out. She never mind. She went about the purpose for which God has called her. And she made a big success story out of that purpose. In that foundation that she set up, despite all the challenges she faced, mad people, mad men and women have been rehabilitated and have become couples. Some got married right there in that foundation. She showed the photographs of those married couples that were picked from the streets, rehabilitated, became normal human beings, and they even got married. That's the story that I think is inspiring enough. What if she had listened to her family members? Would she have made a success out of that dream that God gave her? So that's what I'm saying. Satan tried to stop her using her family members. The same thing happens to many people today. You can see who are successful people around you. They all had similar challenges. So you must watch out for that. The number two thing you must watch out for is a discouragement from within. This time around, it's not family members. It is just you sitting down, trying to look at the challenges and various things you're going through. And then before you know it, you start getting discouraged. Sometimes you look at the dream that you are trying to pursue. It is you now looking at it. It's bigger than you. It's much bigger than you. Bigger than who you are. Now let me tell you this. Whatever dream that God will ever give to you will always be bigger than your current capacity. That's how it is. If you have a dream and you are saying you have a dream and it's equal to your current capacity, that dream is most likely not from God. Because every dream that God will give you is designed to stretch you, is designed to make you grow bigger than you. So the God that gave it, look up to Him. He has what it takes to make that dream come to pass. All He needs from you is your cooperation. We get to that position where we are looking at the dream is bigger than us. We don't have enough resources to even manage it. The financial demand of the dream is bigger than us. Sometimes you don't have any cover in your account, but that dream is demanding hundreds of thousands or even millions. How do I go about all this? You look at your ability, you look at your capability, all of them seem inadequate. And before you know it, you sit down, you start thinking, am I supposed to be doing this? Should I suspend it for a while? And so on. Some people will say, okay, let me go and get a job and work for a while. After some time, I will come back again when I've gathered enough money. Let me tell you, if you do that, you will never come back again. Because before you can gather enough money to come back to that dream, you would have grown great hair and will no longer have enough energy to even pursue that dream. These are some of the things that can happen. Now, before you know it, you are afraid. Fear comes in. You look at it, you can't even take a step anymore. You are paralyzed by fear. So these are the things that happens. These things I'm saying happens to virtually everyone who lays his hand on the purpose that God has called him to fulfill in life. You will see all these things. Then eventually unbelief sets in too. You see yourself just now dumping the idea because you no longer believe in it. Why? Because of the challenges you are seeing. Your five senses take over, and then you just realize that, man, I can't continue with this. So these are the things that can happen to you when you have discovered your purpose and you are trying to pursue it. You are trying to start fulfilling it. You could even get confused. You get to a point you just don't know what to do. You look like, did I hear well? Am I sure it was God? And all kinds of things that will be going through your mind. That's how it is. You share your dream with some friends, they will look at you, some will take time to sit down and listen to you very well. Like when I was starting out those days too, a friend of mine came to visit me. He took time to listen to all what I was saying, that God was letting him how to do. And when he finished listening, he didn't say a word. As I escorted him, he was going, got to the bus stop. As he was just about to board the bike, he looked back at me and said, "Man of God, be sure you are led." I can't forget that day. As soon as he left, it looks like the guy had infected me with terrible disease of unbelief. I had to quickly put myself together. No, he doesn't believe what I've just told him. Well, for me, I believe what God has told me. So I went ahead, and that's it. If I had listened to him and the way he responded to all that I told him, I would have gone back home and say, this thing looks like it is not a possible dream. Everybody don't seem to understand. They don't seem to believe it. Why am I the only one just believing it and want to go ahead? Yes, most cases nobody may believe with you. You have to be the only one. You are the one God spoke to now. So you have to believe. Others who are disbelieving now, just go ahead with the dream as God has told you. With time, they will come back and say, "Hey, man of God, to be sincere with you, I'm challenged." But initially, they couldn't see what you were seeing. So my dear friend, that is how it is. Do not allow all these things to stop you. God is seeing you as a mighty man of valor. He knows you have what it takes. So have faith. Believe in what God has told you and trust this God who gave you that dream. In the Bible, there is this man called Gideon. When the Midianites were oppressing Israel and they saw oppressed that Israel went into hiding in caves and so on. Even this man called Gideon, he went into a hiding place to be doing his threshing business, At the end of the day, angel of the Lord appeared to him there and called him, "You mighty man of valor." He looked at, "Why you call me mighty man of valor?" Because he was wondering, how can you call me mighty man of valor? Can't you see what we are going through? All of us are now hiding. You are calling me mighty man of valor. And then the angel of the Lord told him, "Yes, it is you God want to use to deliver Israel." He could not believe it. But the end of the story is that Gideon became the man indeed that God used to deliver Israel from the hand of the Midianites. In fact, he became a mighty man of valor indeed. But he didn't believe it was like that until God spoke it to him, and then God proved to him that this is how I see you. So how is God looking at you? The God that gave you that dream knows that you have the capacity. He has put it within you. You will not be seeing it now. So what you have to do is accept it, walk with faith, and allow God to grow you. Don't ever give up on your dream. If you do, you will regret it. These challenges are common to all people who have accomplished one dream or the other. They faced it and they overcame. So if they did, you too can overcome. We that are talking today, we have gone through all this. Many more. I don't have time to be narrating to you all that I've been through in trying to pursue my dream in life. We are still going through it. It does not have an end. So it is a continuous process. As you continue to work and trust God, you keep on overcoming and keep on learning and keep on growing. That is what it is. So expect these things to happen so that when they start happening, it won't surprise you. That's why I'm sharing this. Take time to listen to this message over and over again. I'm sure you will learn a lot from it. So I'll stop here for now. Please, there are several episodes that are still coming. I'd like you to always watch out for it because this series is a very long one. I've started this several episodes ago, and now this one is coming. There are many more to come. It's a continuous one. I will continue from where I stopped now in the next episode. So please try and watch out for it. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do, so that as I upload new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. So thank you so much for listening. My contacts are on the screen, my phone number and my email. Feel free to reach me, ask any question. And then too, please, I'd like you to like, then help us to share too. Make comments also. There may be some suggestions or some contributions you also have. Please put it there on the, go to YouTube, put it there, so that all of us can learn also together. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.